When I'm starting this documentary and they're talking about soaking, give me the definition where they just put it in and it sits there and soaks. It sounds so funny to say. It just soaks.
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. Thank you guys for joining me. It is so good to be here. On today's episode, we are joined by James and Connor Stone, two guys I've known basically my entire life, grew up together, went to school together, the whole 9 yards. Wow, that was a weird saying. That's what my grandma says, the whole 9 yards. Don't really know what that means, but you get the point. And what a hilarious episode we have for you. These guys are so funny, and I just get a kick out of Connor's laugh every single time. It's absolutely perfect. So we've definitely got a good one for you guys today. And, of course, we ended this episode with everyone's favorite segment, Words with Chase. And, boy, what a Words with Chase we have for you today. But without saying too much, let's just get right into the episode so you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today I am joined by two very special guests. To my right, your left if you're watching on YouTube, we have James Stone. To my left, your right if you're watching on YouTube, is Connor Stone, his little brother, who is a little bit taller than me, 6'5", but I just figured that out a couple minutes ago. Guys, welcome to the show.
What's up, Jace?
How you been, man?
Good, dude.
It's been a couple months, you know?
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been
a marathon.
It's been a minute.
We won't talk about that.
Dude, we're in the middle of a pandemic. What am I supposed to do?
Sorry.
So, you guys are brothers. James and Connor.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. What's the age difference between you guys?
Roommates?
Oh, roommates, right.
Yes.
When your parents go to Florida.
Yes. We're brothers when they're home, roommates when they're gone.
Okay,
That's
so
how
when
it
you
works.
so when you guys are roommates, like who leads charge? Like who?
Me.
So you tell Connor like it's time for bed.
No, I don't tell Connor anything, but like I do the dishes.
Connor doesn't do the
fold
dishes.
Laundry. No.
He's a sack of shit. He's fine.
All right, dude. First of all, mom and dad have been gone for like 2 months, and you fold the towels once.
All right, doesn't matter. We've only done them 3 times. No.
Oh, this is good already.
All right.
So if you guys were to go at it, throwing blows, who's gonna win the fight?
Me.
Lies.
Why?
I pick you over my shoulder and fucking... You're like nothing, dude. You're like a 90-pound white chick.
Hey. Ray Rod said no F word.
Fuck. Oh, sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to watch the F words tonight for my dad.
I want to
Yeah.
be more like Mike W.
Mike
like,
W.
Not like your friends that he talked about last time.
Mike Whedon, you're
I
right.
want
You're
to be
right.
like Mike W.
Definitely gotta respect your fucking dad.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No, but
I
in all
love
seriousness, I would win in a fight.
You actually think so?
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
Yes.
If there was $1 million on the fight.
No.
Yeah, no.
Have you guys fought before?
We're lovers, man. I mean, we wrestle.
That's me.
We grew up on WWE, you know? I mean, we tried the...
We were jumping off my porch.
You know,
Jeff
you
and Matt
can't
Hardy
see me,
against
you
our
know,
friends.
all that
Yeah,
shit. You know, come on, we grew up on that.
So you were just like wrestling around. You never actually like threw blows at each other.
Nah.
There's got to be a time where you guys attacked. Never?
Probably not. No. We were always really close.
So out of all your siblings, I think you guys are the closest, correct? Well, I mean, like for each other. No?
I'd
If
probably...
it hit the
I don't
fan,
know.
probably.
Yeah, I'd probably agree.
Yeah.
He's
But-
really
without a
close to
doubt.
Marissa. I'm close with Kayla.
Okay, well, say
you know.
all 5 of you are like in a boat and you can only take one. Who are you taking? He's like, I'm not taking...
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, I'm not taking Connor.
I'm taking Kayla, bud. She's like my second mom.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I was wrong when I said you guys were the closest.
Yeah.
Do you guys even love each other?
Tough love.
Tough love. Fair.
No, but we've always like, I don't know, it's weird because like when we grew up, we were always together. You know, we like hung out with the same group of friends.
Right.
But like, shit I do pisses him off and shit he does pisses me off.
Wait, so how far away are you guys in age?
You're 22, I'll be 25 in January. So,
So 2.5 years?
Yeah, 2.5
Yeah.
years.
That's a shitty question, I guess, right?
It is a shitty question.
That's a shitty question.
Kayla's done good guidance for me, though. I'd have to take her.
But he doesn't listen to me, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you put your foot down and tell him what's up?
I do, he doesn't listen to me.
Would you listen to him?
I'd rather listen to you. You're 6'5".
That's right. Damn straight.
Jeez, and you're what, 6'1"?
Yeah, roughly. definitely.
Okay, so
He's
5'10".
probably 5'10",
5'11".
With boots, 6'1".
Dude, I'm 5'10". I always try to say I'm 6 foot, and everyone's like, "You're not 6 foot." I'm like, "All right, you're right."
Yeah, it's like the basketball, and you get the list before the game, and it says like Luke Van Dijk-Soren 6'5". It's like there's no way. There's no way Luke's 6'5". You know what I mean? It's like that shit.
No shot. 6'1" on a good day.
I think they put me at 6'7".
For real?
Yeah.
That's sick. You can dunk though, right? Of course you can.
Yeah, I mean, hard in the game. Matty Higgs
Remember
threw
your
down a good
senior
one.
game against Joe Girard?
Oh, it's the only one I
bought-
really remember.
I bought Joe Girard dinner that night because what he did that night. Okay, so Glens Falls and South Glens Falls were always a battle. Never mattered how bad South Glens Falls was. It was always a battle with Glens Falls. That night, overtime, Joe Girard pulls up from the Bulldog logo, and I shit you not, guy right in his face. He pulls and wins the fucking game.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, are we surprised?
No.
Not surprised at all.
Sucked. It was
Got
their
mad
senior
respect.
night. Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna make it to the NBA. He's too small,
he is.
and
yes.
COVID's fucked up his season and shit too. You know.
Yeah, it's
Well,
tough.
he looks like he's gained about 100 pounds, so that also
fucking
doesn't help.
The needle in his ass.
Here's my thing. I think he might make it to the NBA, but he'll probably go overseas first.
I think he'll get the Jimmer treatment if anything.
Yeah,
He'll go to the
well,
NBA just because of his fucking name.
you know?
And the thing that sucks, like Jimmer was actually very good, and it's just like crazy. He never really just got the chance.
Yeah.
And I feel like Joe Girard might get the same treatment.
Usually
So
it's the
Jimmer
other way
never got
around.
a fair shot, and Jimmer was always bashed. And then it's like you're pushed overseas. Once you're in the league, you go overseas. You don't come back. You don't come back from that.
So speaking of basketball and Jimmer Fredette, from Glens Falls, New York, town next to ours. As you know, Jimmer went to BYU. It's a Mormon school. So I watched this whole documentary on how Mormons like to do a thing called soaking. Do you guys know what soaking is?
No.
All right, so get this shit. It sounds absolutely unreal, but it's actually true. Like all these students from BYU were like interviewed, so they do a thing called soaking. So the Mormons are all like virgins and stuff until they're married. Sure, whatever, great, good for them. And what soaking is like you almost get to fourth base with your partner. You stick it in, and you sit and you let it soak.
Oh, really?
How do you not thrust? How
Against their religion.
exactly? But
Yeah,
how
you can't
can
thrust, but you can just stick the tip in.
No, right? I get it, but like, does that? Make
I don't get it, but I guess I get it.
I don't though. Like,
They're,
I just
they're
feel
resisting a lot of urge there.
good for them. Good for them. I just think the power would overcome me. Like I do.
Oh, 100%.
I just feel like I'd be like, shh, don't tell anybody. Like it just doesn't make sense. Isn't that wild though? Like when I'm starting this documentary and they're talking about soaking, you give me the definition where they just put it in and it sits there and soaks. It sounds so funny to say. It just soaks. But no, for real. Like,
Oh, yeah.
nuts.
Soak's all right. Yeah, that's a weird thing to do. Never heard that before.
I mean, I guess if I was a Mormon, I have no choice. But
Lucky or not.
wild.
So you'd do it
No, I'm a
if
virgin.
you had to?
Oh, if I had to soak,
I think we're
I
all
would.
virgins here.
We
though,
are
so that's-
absolutely.
seriously.
This is a very Christian podcast.
Yes,
But
exactly.
I mean, if I had to, and that's my only choice, like I don't know, I have to be in their shoes. I guess I can't say
Yeah,
anything
that's-
about it. I'm just saying, if they have the willpower to not be able to like send it, then good for them.
More power to them.
Way more power to them.
Do they like keep their hands back too, or are they allowed to touch?
Are they allowed to cop a feel, or they just keep their hands behind their
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, because is that
Some-
too much? I don't know.
Something's got to lead up to that point, right? Like you got to have a little like something, I guess. Like, you got to warm them up a little bit, just like the oven. You got to preheat it before you like put your cookies in.
Yeah.
I don't know. And now for a commercial break. This episode is brought to you by Draft Top. What is a Draft Top, you ask? Well, I tell you every week, and I'm going to tell you again. It is this cool little bar tool that I have here right in my hand. You take this, you pop it right on the top of your beer can, give it a little friction to the left, a little friction to the right, boom, pops the top of your beer can off, and guess what? Your beer can just became a cup. Makes for a complete better drinking experience. You can chug your beer a hell of a lot quicker. You can smell the aromas of the alcohol. But for real, you can chug your beer 10 times quicker. Who wouldn't want to do that? Unless you want to sip on it, but who the hell wants to sip an alcoholic beverage? That's not why we drink, folks. But you can get your Draft Top right now at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code 10%-garageboozing at checkout for 10% off your very own Draft Top. Trust me, you need one. You will never, ever, ever drink beer the same again. So get yours now. I want you to have one. You want you to have one. Giraffe Top wants you to have one. You need it. Go get it. Back to the show. Wow. All right, so we were just talking about fighting, about you guys fighting. We're talking about brothers fighting.
I'd still win.
And so this kind of leads me to my next question. News just broke a couple days ago. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
Ooh.
What are our thoughts here? We'll start with James. James, what do you think?
We obviously know who would win that fight. Money Mayweather. What I think is going to happen is somehow Logan Paul is going to win this fight. And he's going to go on, and he's going to keep winning fights, and he's going to keep making money, and it's just going to be a storyline.
I don't like any of both the Pauls. I personally think are bitches, especially Jake Paul for fighting. Like,
Sorry,
I mean,
Ray
yeah, yeah, it's
it's
Nate Robinson's choice, but not even him. Every single fighter his brothers fought has been weak. Like, he does it just for the clout and the win. And I personally, that's a 50 weight class difference too. You know,
Correct.
Floyd's 50 pounds lighter. I still think he's gonna fucking knock him out.
You think he's going to knock out Logan Paul?
Yeah.
You got to think, though.
Either knock him out or it's gonna end in that hug and push shit, and then Floyd will get the advantage.
How many things are rigged in the TV we watch today?
I don't think Floyd Mayweather's going to take a rigged loss. He's
If he
undefeated.
gets more money, he will.
But I will tell you what I think. What I think is I think Logan Paul is going to mop the floor with Floyd Mayweather. And I'm very in the minority here to say that. But Floyd Mayweather, 150 pounds. This is an exhibition for a reason. He would only take the fight for an exhibition. That's because it doesn't count against a professional record. And by the way, Logan Paul is 0-1 in professional boxing.
He's trash.
But I honestly, I used to hate the Paul brothers, but I totally appreciate what they're doing.
Well, yeah,
they're
you're
taking.
a YouTuber.
I was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a podcast on YouTube.
That
So
actually,
you're right.
I did have one question for you.
Does
Did
this
you
have to do
ever-
with fighting, or do you want to?
Yeah, with fighting.
Okay, yeah.
Do you ever think about doing that? I mean, you're a fucking big YouTuber. You know?
Not yet.
What if
not
you
yet.
just took some classes? Maybe you'd blow up, dude.
Oh, dude, if I could fight
Take
Mike
one
Tyson,
or two fights and you take like a couple mil out
With
of
Matt
it.
Seeker.
Matt Secor.
Matt Secor.
I've mentioned this a million times in the podcast before. I would literally box Mike Tyson for 50 grand, knowing I was going to lose and get the shit kicked out of me. My medical bills are paid for. Sure,
Yeah, I
50
heard
grand.
that one.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would take that. But I
The medical bills have to be paid.
You would
for,
also
though.
give
Right.
your pet away for $500,000.
to a happy, good home, and
Nope.
the pets are going to be great and happy and be very happy and a nice, happy home. Sure,
Yeah.
$500,000
Would you give away Jose for $500,000 to a
cash
good home?
money in front of you, and they're going to a good home. You know they're going to be well taken care
But
of.
you can never see him again.
But they're going to be well taken care of. Exactly. Yes. What you're ignorant.
No.
Nah.
$500,000.
It's my dog, man. I've never really had a pet growing up. I had a cat, and it died of cancer when I was like fucking young. And my parents were always wicked against dogs until it happened. That's like my best friend, dude.
Yeah. There's no way. Even my girlfriend's dog, I could not give her away. She's my best friend.
Well, kudos to you guys. I'd rather take the money. But back to what I was saying about the Paul brothers. So Logan Paul and Jake Paul, I used to hate these guys on YouTube. I'm like, these guys are so fucking like annoying, stupid. But like what they're doing now with boxing, these two are literally making boxing like relevant again. So the UFC comes into the picture and just dominates boxing. Boxing has not been a really popular thing for a long time. Like, yeah, you'll buy the pay-per-view of Floyd Mayweather's fighting, which hasn't fought in a couple of years, stuff like that, like Canelo, sure, stuff like that, or even Tyson Fury. That's very rare. 9 times out of 10, people you know are buying every single UFC fight, shit like that. These two YouTubers come into the scene and are just challenging all these like fucking famous people and putting up a fight. Jake Paul, I called it in the beginning. I was like, yeah, Jake Paul, I think he's going to do great just because I wanted to see him win just from the platform he came from. I didn't actually think like he was going to knock him out in the second round by any means. But back to the Mayweather thing. I do think Logan Paul has a very legitimate chance against Floyd Mayweather. He's literally 200 pounds. Floyd Mayweather is 150 pounds. If you're looking at Floyd Mayweather, that is 33% more than his fucking body weight. Yeah. Dude, 50 pounds in a fight, just a punch from a 26-year-old versus a fucking 40-whatever-year-old.
If this fight is not rigged, there's no way that Floyd loses.
Floyd would not take he won't take that guy has
If he makes more money, you don't think he would?
I don't think he would
It has to be an exhibition. They couldn't fight straight up because they're weight classes.
That's a good
one.
point.
They'd have to meet in the middle, and I don't think that ever happened.
That's a valid point, actually.
You know?
For sure. But like, Floyd has said he's retired 100 times and then comes back and fights and stuff like that. Exhibition just screams like, same with Mike Tyson and fucking what's his name?
Yeah,
like,
but that's the problem. Okay, so you say they're bringing back boxing, But then you put on the main card, I believe, right? The last fight was Tyson.
Yeah.
Then you put on something like that ends in a draw, and then everybody loses hope for boxing again.
I honestly think from that, did you watch the pay-per-view?
I did not.
I
Okay,
did.
well, from that pay-per-view, I honestly think Jake Paul's fight got more hype than Mike Tyson's fight. Easily. Because the fact that he knocked out Nate Robinson in the second round was fucking shocking and mind-blowing. And everyone knew that Mike Tyson's fight was going to be an exhibition and there's going to be no winner, even though Mike Tyson technically won. Mm-hmm. Jake Paul's fight was the biggest shock of the night. No one expected a fucking knockout.
So here's my question. Do you think sports are rigged?
No.
Not at all.
I mean, I think sometimes, like you've seen like times where like the World Series was fucking rigged and shit like that. Like it's happened.
You don't think big money bettors and gamblers have an influence on sports games?
You know, I wish I had like evidence to back what I have to say, but I'm ignorant in this standpoint. So like I don't want to say yes or no. But personally, just as a regular sports fan, I would say no. But like if you have evidence to back that up, I'd love to hear about it.
I don't.
I do. Okay, fair.
But yeah,
Fair.
Just a theory. I mean, I don't know.
it's always been out there. I've like kind of believed it, partially not, but I feel like it. I mean, if you're playing for a championship game, I feel like it eventually comes down to your heart and your team. You know.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think it could be rigged.
I don't know.
and another quick commercial break for you. We have to talk about another sponsor, of course, Natural Light Beer. Natural Light Beer is the king of beers, the number one beer, one of the most affordable beers on the market. It's a top shelf beer, baby. It is my absolute favorite beer. Any of you that know me or that have been listening to this podcast will know that I absolutely love Natural Light Beer. And you should love Natural Light Beer too. Go to www.naturallightbeer.com to find Natural Light Beer closest to you. They really are the king of beers. All right, back to the show. So Elon Musk, we're all familiar with Elon Musk, SpaceX, all that stuff, right? You guys know who Elon Musk is? Yeah, second richest person in the world, behind Jeff Bezos, almost catching Jeff Bezos. Fuck Jeff Bezos, but Elon Musk, he wants to team with SpaceX, his company, and he wants to start colonizing on Mars. If you had the chance, would you go?
Yes.
100%.
Really?
Yes.
So for free, they're like, yeah, you can come colonize on Mars. Fuck no.
Be
Why?
sick.
Fuck no.
New life.
That's scary, dude. I'm just used to Earth. I don't want to go like what if something goes wrong? There's they have a little bubble thing that goes on top with oxygen and shit. What if it cracks and you're done? No,
you die.
seriously. And you would take that chance just to go colonize on Mars. You don't see your friends and family again. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to Mars. F it. Sorry, Dad.
Well, I mean, I think if you were going out there, like, test and trial it, you'd probably be given some money to go. If I was given some money, it'd definitely be a hell of a lot more motivated to go. Maybe not for nothing.
Money's a motivator. I'll give you that.
Yeah, my girlfriend's watching this. I'm getting in trouble.
Why are you getting in trouble?
I won't even move out of state for her.
Yes,
yes, sure. I'll go to Mars.
I'm keeping that in.
Shouts out the girlfriends.
You gotta think how cool that would be, though.
It would be cool, but like,
Elon Musk is doing a lot. They have
Completely.
solar-powered roofs. You can put a roof on your house that is all
Yeah.
solar panels, and it looks
Crazy.
like shingles.
nuts.
Yep.
Dude, Tesla has solar panel cars and shit now too. It's wild. My next car will be a Tesla. Oh, hold on, wait. You have a question, James.
I do.
All right, what's your question?
Who is the better cook?
Between you or Connor, your brother?
That's just
Are you gonna answer the question, or do you already? know the answer?
100%. The only thing you know how to make good is buffalo chicken dip.
Oh.
That's easy.
And he thinks it's a good color. You can make taquitos in an air fryer, and you know you don't make food, bud.
Not to bring it up, but you did burn 2 things in the oven in one day,
All right, I burnt some special cookies by accident. I
and
didn't mean
cinnamon
to.
buns in the same day.
Wait, what's a special cookie?
All I know is I got a text. I wasn't home. I got a text saying, "Don't eat the cookies on the stove." Don't know what that meant, but I didn't eat the. I had 4 of them, but
Good God.
I slept really well that night too.
Why?
I don't know.
Your muscles were relaxed.
Yeah. I also failed a drug test at work the next day. I don't know why.
Some
Never
good
smoked weed.
cookies, dude.
Haven't smoked weed in 3 years. Failed a drug test.
I'd never smoked marijuana in my life.
Same.
Who
No, I hope you know I'm serious. I haven't, Dad. He's my dad too, technically, right? We're all dads.
Yeah, we're all dads.
Well, we
here.
don't know it, but we're dads.
I probably have a kid I don't know about, but
Do you?
Maybe.
Summer
Yeah.
kids?
summer kids?
Yeah, some are here, some are there.
Oh boy.
Sheesh.
All right, what question do I have here next?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a good one. All right, so if you were dating a girl or about to date a girl, and they had an OnlyFans, would that be okay with you?
How much money are they making?
I don't know. Could be a little, could be a lot. Could be the potential to make a lot.
Probably be okay with it.
Depends.
Depends on what.
Some of them are making like $20 a month. Some are making like $20,000 a month.
Okay, sure, but
If they're on the high side, fuck yeah, do it.
yeah, but they could have the potential to get to the high side. Maybe they just started it, whatever.
Yeah, but what are they doing on their OnlyFans?
Okay, they're not getting dogged out by another guy. Like, we're not saying that, but like, there might
Just bring the cucumber into the action and shit.
no cucumber.
All right.
I don't know how it really works, but I think
Me either.
Aren't they?
I mean, most of it works by a lot of fucking pedophiles, 50 and up, go on there and just look at younger girls.
Yeah,
it's kinda
sure.
fucked.
It is kind of fucked. The whole system's fucked because there's a lot of perverts that subscribe to that shit. Because porn's free. Why get an OnlyFans? But
Didn't OnlyFans start during this pandemic?
I have no idea. But I probably that
I-
wouldn't shock
yeah.
me.
Maybe a little before, but definitely blew up during
Yeah,
the pandemic.
But why? Because you can just type a URL into your phone and have it for free.
Yeah,
So why would you pay for a subscription?
I don't know. Some people are horny, want to see a certain type of person.
Like, you ever
Yes,
bought
but-
Pornhub Premium?
No, of course not. Porn's free. Why would I pay for it?
All right, good.
Would you support your girlfriend?
Absolutely,
Really?
definitely.
Doesn't
Like-
matter money figure?
No, money figured like even if she's making $500 a month, good for her. But like, I don't know. I just feel like if it's just a few pictures here and there, not a big deal. Like, sure, go send it, and if you're making money, good for you.
So it's kind of like if you dated a girl in high school and she sent a nude to your friend, that's okay.
Well, no, because
If he gave him $20, if he gave her $20,
if he gave me $20, sure, that's different.
that's cool.
It's my friend at the time, yeah. But like, it's different if she's online anonymous, like posting this shit to like some like old guys who don't get anything.
Yeah.
Sure, good for them. But like, I don't know if she's making money off.
No,
it,
I
great.
would support it. I would definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if she's getting like dogged out by another guy, then I have a problem. Like, we're not talking a porn website, but like if she's posting a picture here and there uncensored and she's making money off it, great, do your thing, girl. Entrepreneurship, I'm all for it.
So let's talk about high school.
What about it?
There's one thing you could do differently.
I wouldn't be such a shithead.
I
to
know
my
your
teachers.
answer, okay, but I'm coming back at you. Would you be where you were right now in life if you weren't such a shithead?
You know, I'm a big believer in like everything that happens in your life gets you to the point you're at right now. So I don't think so. I don't think I would be where I'm at. I will never forget. Oh, I forget the teacher. Actually, I shouldn't drop the name anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I had an English teacher that I was talking back to one day. I got sent to ISS, and she goes, "You know, you're probably gonna end up as like a car salesman one day." Look at me, I'm a fucking car salesman. So it's just so funny, and I don't know, people don't understand. You can make a lot of money in that industry, but like,
Yeah.
I will never forget when I wanted to take the job of a car salesman. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to be a sleazy car salesman. I don't want that as my title.
Sticks with you.
Yeah, and then I get in the business and I'm like, holy shit, I wish I was doing this years ago. Like, it's so lucrative. But like, a lot of people don't understand that, and they look at the industry in a negative way, like that teacher did.
So one thing I probably would have changed, believe it or not, I probably would have went to BOCES.
And
Everybody, so that's the problem.
Learn a
Everybody
trade.
in our school.
for people that don't know what BOCES is, it was like a school
trade
outside of
school.
school. Yeah, it was a trade school that like you sign up for a couple periods and you go and learn a trade like welding, stuff like that.
for free.
Oh my god, yes, I would sign up for
You didn't have to go to high school.
Exactly, and you got
You know
credits
how
and
much
shit
money
like that.
those guys are making?
Absolutely.
You got machine operating, welding, pipe fitting, electricians, and everybody harped on it in high school. And now, like someone like me that didn't like college, didn't enjoy college,
I hated college. Man.
is looking back and saying, "Holy shit, I could have done that for free." Sorry, Rod. I could have done that for free, and here I am. a
Dude, the
cable
thing
guy.
is, people came at the BOCES kids and like
Yeah.
coming at them like, oh, you go to BOCES, haha. Yeah, look at how much they're making now. Like,
Exactly.
you learn a trade like that, dude, and that's
Set for life.
That's why I'm a big believer in like college is not fucking important. Learn a trade, learn a skill. Sales is a skill, a trade. Welding is a trade. Like you learn shit like that, you're good. You know,
College is good for people that need it. Okay, like my girlfriend, she wants to be a nurse. Yes, college is good.
you
for
need it for that.
You can't be a trade nurse. You know what I mean? But for someone like me that hated college and didn't know what they wanted to do, I wanted to be a lawyer. You can't be a lawyer if you hate college.
Correct. You got to
know
go
what I
through a
mean?
lot of college for that.
Yes. So, doing the trade at a young age and getting started with it for free. That's the big thing, for free. Now, you can't do any of that stuff now for free. You got to pay for all those classes.
Absolutely.
So,
Are you gonna take that shot?
no.
Can't say no.
I can say no. This is the difference between us.
I didn't even take one with him. I love it. What a savage. This is the difference between us, he says.
Yeah.
That's
right.
why I win fight matches
Between your brother.
every day.
Doesn't happen.
So if you guys went like fist to fist right now.
Yeah, like
who would
compare
win?
me to Jeff Hardy and he's Matt Hardy.
Oh, Jeff Hardy has that all day, but like.
Yeah, exactly.
You see James jumping off the top ring?
No.
His beer belly?
No.
Hell no.
Wow. Call me right out.
Wow. Dude, it's a pandemic. It's get fast season. It's fine.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're saying.
Perfect. So when the pandemic's over, I'll lose it.
Well, if you work for it, I guess, but like.
No,
It's
I don't
hibernating
I don't
season.
want to do that.
Me either. It keeps me warm, you know?
Especially in the wintertime.
Especially in the wintertime. All right, so next question I have here is if you could pick one celebrity to have your back in a bar fight, who would you pick? My answer's so easy. I'll go first. The Rock. Yeah, no one's winning that bar fight. The Rock.
Tyson.
That's subpar.
Oh, damn. That was actually good. That was good.
Mike Tyson. The way seeing him fight at 40 or 54, he looked like he was freaking 30.
So what if I pick Conor McGregor?
That's
I
not bad,
respect
but
that.
but
So
if
what
I
kind of bar fight are we going to?
well, if I have my Rock versus your Conor McGregor, I'm sorry, Conor McGregor is getting dominated.
No
I
way.
think Mike Tyson.
Are you kidding?
No way.
You think Conor
This is not made up wrestling. This would be real fighting.
and you legitimately think that 150-pound Conor McGregor would beat 260-pound The Rock?
I think
Yes.
Tyson would take him. Easy.
Sure, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about
All right, okay.
We're talking about Conor McGregor versus The Rock. You think Conor McGregor would beat The Rock in a bar fight?
Yes. In a
You,
bar fight.
You you actually think that?
Yes.
That is the most okay, dude. I agree with a lot of the things you say. That is the most ignorant statement that has ever come out of your mouth. If you actually believe that, The Rock would pummel him in a fucking half a millisecond.
Okay. You want to set it up?
Well, no, because we have no way of setting it. Well, let's get them both on the podcast. Yeah, you're
He
right.
probably would though. The Rock would like knock him out, you know, and then you go back to the kitchen.
Rock
is cooking.
It's the smell.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Shawn Michaels.
Sweet
Oh,
Chin Music?
respect.
Sweet Chin Music. Yes, I respect that.
I
like
had
that.
tears in my eyes when he retired Ric Flair. If you
Yeah.
want to know the honesty. in
Me
there.
too. Me too. And he said, "I'm sorry, I love you." Super kick.
That was
terrible.
tough.
Terrible. But can you agree with me that The
remember
Rock
his-
would beat up Conor McGregor? Like that's ignorant
Yeah.
of him to say that Conor McGregor would win.
But I don't know, because you could see like Conor McGregor being that guy, like jumping on the
Quick.
bar stool, spin
Quick.
house kick
Yeah.
right to his face, like knocked out one kick. I
The
don't
Rock
know.
would beat the fuck.
But The
out-
Rock would probably pick him up with
Hey,
one hand. And
hey, for Ray
choke
Rod,
slam him.
No F words.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to say anything before we say goodbye?
No, thank you for having us on your podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
bud.
glad I get to see you
Yeah,
more
it's
than
a
once a
blessing.
year.
It's an absolute blessing. I'm glad we
Yep.
could finally get you guys on here because last week Connor was working, but now we got the Stone Brothers on.
I would win in a fight.
All right, bitches. We'll catch you guys later.
Words with Chase. Words with Chase. He sucks at words. It's time for Words with Chase.
All right, folks. Welcome back to another game of Words with Chase. We have your usual host, Luke Van Dixhorn, here with us. To my left, you're right if you're watching on YouTube. And he has some predictions that I'm going to get a little fucked up here in this game. So I really hope not. I hope Luke and James, who contributed to these words, took it a little easy on me because if you're going to make me take 10 shots, that's really fucked up. You guys are terrible people. So
Honestly, you should know almost all these words.
you just told me I was going to get fucked up. So you're trying to hype me up before it starts or?
Well, listen, confidence is
Confidence is key.
It's you have no idea how important that is. But no, you're seriously gonna be very fucked up by the end.
Oh,
of this.
boy.
So, yeah,
All right, well.
it's been a long time, folks.
Yes, and we all know the rules here. So we've got 10 words. Every word I get wrong, I take a shot. I've got 3 lifelines. I've got using in a sentence, or I can substitute one of them out for one call a friend. But, I mean, it's almost midnight, so I don't think anyone's going to answer my phone call. So we'll just see how it goes.
I can't wait.
But I'm ready for word number 1 when you are.
Okay, word number 1: metabolism.
So your metabolism is like when you're eating, and like your metabolism, if you have a high metabolism, it eats up the food and like puts it in the rest of your body faster.
Okay, but like describe metabolism.
It breaks down the food into your like stomach acids and stuff like that. Your metabolism.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
that's real general, but yeah.
I mean,
the chemical process that occur within a living organism in order to maintain life. So the process of breaking down food. So there you go.
I love Luke. Thank you for throwing me a bone. But like I was on the right page.
Yeah.
I was on the right page.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's what breaks down
That's
your
what,
food.
like I'm saying, like a lot of these words you should get. But we all know how that goes when I say
I know. I'm not.
you should get them, and then you'll go like 4 for 10.
Yeah, I'm scared because I got one, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling all good. And all right, here we go.
Word number 2. Ironic.
Oh man, like I know what it means. It's like something's ironic. It's like I'm not even gonna make you use it in a sentence because I know what, like, if you were to say it in a sentence, what it means. It's like I can't even say irony because like
Correct. That is literally
it's like
using the word. You like to do that.
I'm not using my lifelines yet, so I'm taking a shot.
Oh shit! Wow. All right. Using or characterized by irony, happening in the opposite way.
You use the
to
word
what
in the
it-
definition.
I know. Happening in the opposite way to what is expected and typically causing wry amusement because of this. It was ironic that now that everybody had plenty of money for food, they couldn't obtain it because everything was rationed.
See, the shitty part about this game.
That's the
is-
stupidest sentence
Yeah,
ever.
But like, I understand. Like, if you're saying this word to me in a sentence, I understand it. The hardest part is giving you the fucking definition. I'm not Webster, so this is the hard part for me. Like, if me and you were having a normal conversation,
Yeah.
and you were to say the irony, I get what you're saying. I understand it.
Yeah.
But giving the definition is the fucking hard part.
Yeah. 1 for 2.
Word number 3.
I'm just going to start by saying this. You have 0% chance of getting this one.
Oh boy.
So, didn't want to burst your bubble there. But word number 3. Enormity.
I'm calling a lifeline.
Okay. Who you calling?
My brother.
He's got one chance to answer. Remember that? Can't text him. Yeah, just got to call. You have it on speakerphone?
Enormity.
Enormity.
Hey, I'm so happy you answered. I need your help with a word here.
Okay.
Are you sleeping?
He's sleeping.
What's up?
All right, so you know how to do words with Chase? I have one word, and you're my lifeline here, so I need your help. Are you ready?
Go for it.
All right, the word is, and I need the definition. The word is enormity.
Enormity?
Yes.
Ooh, enormity. I would guess that it would have to do with something to the significant size or significance of something.
I can tell by Luke's face. I think I just got this.
No, definitely not fully whatsoever. He's like on the right path.
He's
But-
on the right path, so like
But it's like that's not the definition.
to an enormous amount.
Exactly. That's he's using deductive reasoning, and he hears the word, the part of it, enor, so he understands that's like large or significant.
So
he's
a
on
big
that part.
amount of something.
No, Chase, that would be enormous.
Did we lose?
Yes.
You just fucked me so hard.
It's the great or extreme scale, seriousness, or extent of something perceived as bad or morally wrong. So a thorough search disclosed the full enormity of the crime. So it actually has to do
Jesus
with,
Christ,
like,
you fucking nerds! I'm gonna off myself. I lost. I'm 3 words deep. I'm gonna take a shot. I love you so much, but I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
This is not gonna go well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to witness the death of Chase
I'm
Sugar.
afraid I think I'm gonna die tonight.
He certainly is. He used to play this game with peach schnapps. He's now stepped up to the big leagues.
I can't even taste the Tito's, which is what makes me afraid. So, are we on word number 4?
Word number 4. Literally.
literally is like seriously, like it's like literally that's actually I think perfect. Seriously, like you know for sure that's the answer. Like if you ask me a question, I'm like literally it means like seriously I back that answer. That's the answer. Don't fucking look at me like that. That's the definition. 100%. Literally is like 100%. Actually, that's the answer.
Well done. You're saying seriously, which was definitely not it.
But actually.
Like, exactly. Like,
2 out of 4.
Taking it to the exact definition.
I'm
So,
scared.
The driver took it literally when I asked to go straight across the traffic circle.
He took it
That
actually.
that motherfucker drove straight through the traffic circle.
I can feel my face getting warm, and this is not good.
Chase, you're 2 for 4. You're 50% right now. I'm proud.
Yeah, but I don't want any more shots, so I'm scared.
I know. You should be scared.
Oh, boy.
Word number 5. Deduction.
Okay, it's a subtraction. Like you're taking something out of like something. Like,
Ding, 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 ding. He is correct.
Thank you.
Well done.
That's 3 out of 5 for those of you that can't do math like your boy can.
What percentage is that? Quick.
60%.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to say another number after 60.
I wasn't going to say 66. That'd be if it was 2 out of 3.
Woohoo.
Bam! Math with Chase. Wow, the odds are in my favor.
Okay.
How many lifelines do I have?
2 left.
Okay, just making sure.
Word number 6. Oblivious.
Ignorant. Like you don't understand. Like oblivious. Like you don't know what's going on. Like oblivious is like if you were to say something I was oblivious, I don't know what's happening. Like I don't get it. Like
Yep.
3 out of 5.
It's 4 for 6, but okay.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Close enough. 4 out of 6.
I'm fully expecting you to get at least 3 out of the next 4 wrong. So you have a chance here of going, you can go 50% here. Word number 7. Persecution.
I'll take the shot. Actually, no. Say it in a sentence.
Her family fled religious persecution.
Are we talking Jesus being nailed to the cross?
Almost.
Like persecutions. Oh, actually, that's like if you go to jail. Well, not going to jail, but like you go to court, and the judge, your persecution is like the crime.
Yeah, take a shot.
No, like
Yeah, wrong.
Are you guys gonna put me to bed?
Not me. I'm going home.
I'll carry you to bed.
4 for 7. Word number 8. Obligation.
Means like you have to do something. Like you have to do it. Like if you're obligated to do something, that means you have to do it. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Like that's right. I know it's right. Like you can't argue that. Like you're obligated, you have to do it. If you're obligated, like you have to do it. So I'll take that point.
I mean, you kept just saying the same words over and over again, but I'm going to give it to you.
5
An
out
act or course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound. A duty.
have to do it.
5 for 8. Can you go over 50, folks?
That would be shocking.
Certainly not with these next few words coming up.
We have 2 words left.
I cannot wait for the last word. You're going to just look like a fool. Word number 9. Indecisive.
You can't decide.
You
can't make up a choice. You have no decision. Thank you. All right, so next word. That was easy as fuck. Are you kidding me?
Well, you used the...
I said you can't make a choice.
All right.
Right. Okay, thank you. So last word.
All right. Well, I just know you're not going to get this word, and that's exciting enough.
No, but I...
Because you should know this. Word number 10. Copulation.
Compilation. It's like a compilation is like...
No,
if you're watching...
No. Copulation.
Not a compilation?
No.
Oh, so now like if you're watching porn and you're watching like a compilation. Is that not what we're thinking of? No?
No.
So say the word again.
Copulation.
Well, I have one more lifeline. Say it in a sentence.
I'm not sure if you had copulation yesterday.
Sex?
Fuck!
Let's go! I did not have compilation yesterday, by the way.
Did you end up 7 for 10?
I was trying so every way I could use that word would like lead to that.
I think it went 6 for 10, right?
Sexual intercourse. No, it's 7 for 10.
That's the best I ever did.
Best you ever did.
Holy shit.
Wow. Congratulations. 7 for 10. 70%. You passed.
Actually, if I'm in high school and I took a test, I did just pass.
Good.
Well, thank you guys very much for joining us on this week's episode of Words with Chase.
Sayonara, bitches. Peace.
Victory. Victory is so damn sweet. That's the best I've ever done on Words with Chase, and I am so happy for myself. I didn't study, nothing. I just took the quiz, and I sent it, and I passed. Yeah, I got a 70%, but you know what? I passed. Like I said before, if that was a high school exam, hey, I got over 65%, man. I passed. Not with flying colors, but I made it through by the skin of my teeth. That last lifeline saved me, I tell you, because I had no idea what that... I can't even think of what the word was now, but whatever. But that's why we have the lifelines. Use it in a sentence, bam, gave it away. Your boy was in. Boom, 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 victory. But wow, what an episode. I told you guys you were going to love James and Connor Stone. They are absolutely fantastic people, very funny, and I will love to have them on again. But please don't forget the absolute number one way to support the brand. Buy some merch. You got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever. And you can get your merch at www.garageboozing.net. We actually just recently dropped a new design. I say we all the time, but I'm talking about me because this is a one-man show. But, yeah, the new design's pretty sick. Says my favorite saying, if you ain't smiling, you ain't living, baby. And don't forget to follow the podcast on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, whatever you use, we're there. So hit that follow, subscribe button, whatever the hell it is on whatever platform you use, so you can stay up to date with all of our episodes. And of course, don't forget to follow us on all of your favorite social media accounts at Garage Boozing, as well as YouTube. But that's all the time we have today, folks. I hope you loved this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your support means the absolute world to me. It's been a fantastic Thirsty Thursday, and I will see you nerds next week.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing alcohol chugging and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net, click the Be on the Show tab, and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement or be a loser. Don't miss your chance because we're taking this to the moon.